Welcome back to our classroom. In this class, we are discussing some past paper questions of IGCSE Physics. The first question, the train of steel nails and a train of iron nails hang from a strong magnet. The trains are then carefully removed from the magnet. What happens to the trains? The options are both trains fall apart, both trains stay together, only the train of iron nails falls apart, only the train of steel nails falls apart. And in question it is given that this magnet is a strong magnet. Here this is steel and this is iron. And we know that steel is a strong magnet comparing with iron. And the material like iron is very easy to magnetize and demagnetize. So once if the iron nail is removing from this strong magnet, it will lose its magnetism easily. So the correct answer is C. Only the train of iron nails falls apart. The second question is, which diagram shows what happens when a ray of white light passes through a prism? And the images are A, B, C and D. And the correct answer is D. What happens when a ray of white light passes through the prism? It will split into its component colors, 7 component colors. And this process is called dispersion of light. And the dispersion is like this. So D is the answer. The third question is, a pendulum is swinging. 5 students each measure the time it takes to swing through 10 complete swings. 3 students measured the time as 17.2 seconds. Another student measured it as 16.9 seconds. And the fifth student measured it as 17 seconds. What is the average period of the pendulum? And the options are 1.69, 1.70, 1.71 and 1.72. We have to find out the average period. Okay, then in question it is given that 3 students measured the time as 17.2. Then 17.2 multiplied by 3. Okay, then plus another student find out it as 16.9. So 16.9. Then the next student got it as 17. Okay, then add 17. No. Okay, now divide it with 5 because in order to find the average we know the formula total divided by number. Here 5 students are measuring, so 5 is our total number of students. Then you will get the answer as 1.7. C is the answer. The next question is, the diagram shows an electric circuit containing 3 meters X, Y and Z all connected correctly. This is the diagram. What are meters X, Y and Z? Here we have to find out X, Y and Z. And the options are these. Okay, then if you are getting a circuit like this, always keep in mind that the ammeter in the circuit always be connected in series and the voltmeter will connect only in parallel in a circuit. Okay, here this is series, X is series and so this is ammeter. And this is said, this is also connected serially, so it is also an ammeter. And here this Y is connected parallelly, so it is a voltmeter. So X is ammeter, Y is voltmeter and Z is also a meter. So the answer is B. The next question is, the diagram shows four arrangements of resistors. Which arrangement has the smallest total resistance? This is the diagram. We have to find out the resistance of each of these circuit and we have to conclude which is having the smallest resistance. Then here only we have one resistor, that is 4 ohm. So the total resistance is 4 ohm. And here this is 2 ohm and this is 2 ohm and they are connected serial. They are in series connection. So what is the formula to find out the total resistance in series connection? It is R1 plus R2. So it will be 2 plus 2, we will get the answer as 4. Okay, now the third one. These two 4 ohm resistors are connected serially. So the total resistance is 4 plus 4, it is 8. And what about here? Here the resistors are connected parallel. So the formula to find out total resistance if they are connected in parallel are 1 by R1 plus 1 divided by R2. So it will become 1 divided by 4 plus 1 divided by 4. So we will get 4 plus 4, it is 16. No, 4 plus 4, it is 8 divided by 4 multiplied by 4, it is 60. So the answer is 1 by 2. Here the answer is 1 divided by 2. Now which is having the smallest resistance? Of course the resistors which are connected in parallel. So D is the answer. The next question is, the graph represents the motion of a car. See, this is the graph. Now, what is the distance traveled by the car while it is moving at a constant speed? Okay, the options are 100, 150, 250 and 300 meter. What we have to find out? We have to find out the distance. The speed time graph is given. From a speed time graph, how can we find out the distance? The area under speed time graph will give you the distance. But here in question it is given that when the car is moving at constant speed, this is the region when the car is moving at constant speed. So we have to take the area. This area, see the area of this rectangle. This is our, this shaded portion. Okay, we have to find out area of this shaded portion, area of this rectangle, that is length multiplied by breadth. Okay, here what is the length? It is from 15 to 25. So 25 minus 15, it will be 10. 10 multiplied by, what is the height? Height is, say this height is 10. So 10 multiplied by 10. So the answer will be 100. So A is the answer. Now the next question is, a car travels along the route PQRST in 30 minutes. This is the movement of the car. What is the average speed of the car? How to find out the average speed? The formula to find out average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time taken. We can find out the total distance by adding all these. 10 plus 5, it is 15, plus 10, 25, plus 5, it is 30. The total distance is 30 kilometer divided by the total time. Total time is given in question, it is 30 minutes. But see, all options are in hour. So we have to convert this 30 minutes into hour. And we know that 30 minutes means half hour or zero point 0.5. So these two will go here. So the answer will be 30 multiplied by 2. It is 60. The answer is 60D. Which list contains only properties of an object that can change by a force? Options: direction of motion, mass, shape. Second one, direction of motion, mass and speed. Third one, the direction of motion, shape and speed. And the last one, mass, shape and speed. While studying the chapter force, we studied that the force is able to change the direction of motion, the shape of an object and speed of the object. It will not affect on mass. So C is the answer. Now, a swimmer feels called up. Yeah, it's already we see 50 seconds. Now, which statement about evaporation is correct? Again, a question related to evaporation. Evaporation causes the temperature of the remaining liquid to decrease. Evaporation does not occur from a cold liquid near its freezing point. Evaporation does not occur from a dense liquid such as mercury. The evaporation occurs from all parts of the liquid. And the answer is option C. Evaporation does not occur from a dense liquid such as a mercury. The next question is, a substance loses thermal energy to the surroundings at a steady rate. The graph shows how the temperature of the substance changes with time. And this is the graph. And the question is, what would the portion PQ of the graph represent? This is the portion PQ, what it representing. What is that? This is liquid cooling. See here, it is gas on decreasing temperature. This temperature is decreasing from here to here. The phase transfer is taking place. That is, gas is converting to liquid. Then from P to Q, then the liquid is again cooling. That portion we have to find out. PQ is liquid cooling. The next question, which list contains only vector quantities? Options: energy, force, velocity, speed, acceleration, force, velocity, energy, acceleration, and velocity, force, acceleration. What is vector quantity? A quantity having both magnitude and direction are called vector quantities, and energy is not a vector, it's a scalar. Here speed is a scalar quantity. Here again energy is a scalar quantity. But here velocity, force, acceleration all are vector quantities. So our answer is D. In an experiment to measure specific heat capacity, a block of aluminum is heated and its rise in temperature is measured. The amount of energy gained by the block is E. The mass of the block is M. The rising temperature of the block is delta T. Which expression gives the specific heat capacity of aluminum? And the options are M divided by E delta T, M delta T divided by E divided by M delta T, and E delta T divided by M. We have the formula for energy. E is equal to M, E is equal to M C delta T. Here energy is given, we have to find out the specific heat capacity of aluminum, that is C we have to find out. So it will be M delta T divided by E. M delta T divided, sorry, this is C we have to find out. So the answer will be E divided by M delta T. E divided by M delta T, this is C. Okay. Each diagram shows two charged metal plates. Which diagram shows the pattern and the direction of the electric field between the plates? These are the options. From here itself, it is clear that it is not A, not B, and they are two parallel plates. Then this is from the field lines are from negative to positive, but we know that the field lines, the charged particle is always moving from positive to negative. The field lines are positive from negative. Then the option D is the answer. A liquid has a volume of 0.040 meter cube and a mass of 30,000 gram. What is the density of the liquid? These are the options. Density formula is mass divided by volume. Mass it is given in gram. You have to convert it into kilogram. 30,000 gram means it is 30 kilogram divided by 0.040. Then you will get the answer 750 kilogram per meter cube. Option C. Which device is designed to convert chemical energy into kinetic energy? An AC generator, a battery powered torch, a car engine, a wind mechanical clock. The option C is the correct answer. A car engine is converting chemical energy to kinetic energy.